What you're looking at here is the aftermath of this video. Right off the bat, I want to give thanks to Midway USA, Clear Ballistics, Streetwise Security Products. I want to thank Copper Top Tactical for giving me a shout out on his channel. That was awesome. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to Guns Anonymous. Thank you for being part of this channel. I might mess this up. Jeff Huntley, thanks for being here. Errol Cavlack, thanks for being here. DG Unearthed, I think I'm getting that right. I don't know. I hope your nephew liked the t-shirt. Anyway, this is a video that I had done previously with 2 guns and a cantaloupe. It got over 1,500,000 views, and people were very, very vocal about it. Most of it wasn't good towards me. That's cool. I understand. So today I took all of the comments and the recommendations into stride and tried to provide everything that they wanted to see, the negative naysayers. This is your video. Please share, like, subscribe, and watch this video. This is our setup. I've got my table all taped up where I blowed the hoe in it the other day, but starting off, we are going to run 1 round through each firearm from each caliber over the chrono. That's going to give us a basis of our velocity. That way, the folks that said there is no 9mm that goes 2,000 feet per second, it will be here. You will see the screen. Then we're going to set everything up. We are going to stand our ballistic gel upright. We're going to put the ribs next to it. We're going to cover it with the level 3A backpack insert. We're going to start out with the 5.7. Then we're going to shoot the 9mm handgun. We're going to take a look at those. Then we're going to break out the carbines. I have no doubt that both of these carbines will defeat the level 3A insert. That Streetwise rear guard backpack insert is a super tough level 3A though. I think the handguns will make it, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, let's get started. Here we go with the 27 grain 5.7 by 28. 1 round through the pistol. (2,124 feet per second. We'll do the 9. We're back with the Liberty Civil Defense 50 grain plus P and the X5. Let me zoom in here. (2,200 feet per second. Now we'll do the Kel-Tec sub 2,000. All right, we're back with the 27 grain 5.7 and the Kel-Tec sub 2,000. Now I do have a little bit of bias towards this gun. I really like it. 2,649 feet per second. And now the Liberty Civil Defense and the Ruger PC9 carbine. This is a good little carbine. I'm kind of anxious to see what that Liberty Civil Defense will do out of this 16-inch barrel. 2,527 feet per second. I apologize. My allergies are killing me today. So I might sound pretty nasally, which I kind of sound nasally all the time. But here's our setup. We have the Streetwise Security Products. I can't recommend them high enough. This is literally right out of my everyday carry bag. I will get another Streetwise. Hey, man, throw a dog a bone if you feel like it. They're actually pretty reasonably priced. You can get them at Optics Planet, just anywhere. But anyhow, that's going to be first. We've got our ribs set up. Then we've got our clear ballistics gel. And I stood it up because if it will go through this and get even close to the back of that, I'm going to count that as a potentially lethal shot. Maybe not debilitating, but if your hits are good, that's going to be at least a excuse me, sir, you've got my attention now kind of hit. So we're going to back up here. We're going to start out with the 5.7. I'm going to hit as low as I can. I'm going to come up a little higher with the 9 pistol. Then we'll take a look at that, and then we'll do the carbines up here. All right, we're going to go for the first shot with the 27 grain 5.7. I'm going to shoot as low as I possibly can. I will not zoom you in that far because that's just crazy. There's another camera set up down there, so you guys will actually see what happens before I do anyway. Let's try to get this as low as possible, and I did not. Anyway, let's try to get this as low as possible, and I did not. I actually did get that shot right where I wanted it, but this Streetwise rear guard backpack insert stopped that 5.7 round at over 2,000 feet per second. It did hit the ribs pretty hard, but that stopped it. We're going to go to the 9mm now. I actually don't know if either handgun will make it. We're set back up. We've got the Liberty Civil Defense. Honestly, if the 5.7 didn't make it, I don't think this bigger, wider diameter bullet is going to. But let's give it a try. Again, I've got a camera set up down there. Ooh, we may have something there. We do not have something here. It caught that. Now, it knocked the snot out of the ribs, as you can see. Well, I got to turn this one off. But, as you can see, nothing in that gel block. Again, the rear guard is performing, honestly, way, way above what I thought it would. Let's do the carbines. I think we're going to get different results here. We're back with the Kel-Tec and the 27 grain 5.7 by 28. So far, that backpack insert has proved to be quite tough. But I think we'll see something on that other camera this time. Yep, I bet we did. 5.7 out of a carbine, flew through that thing like butter, zipped through our ribs, and made a line all the way through our gel block there. Let's do the Liberty Civil Defense and the Ruger 9mm carbine. We're back with the Liberty Civil Defense and the Ruger. I think that this is going to go through. Speed is what defeats soft armor. I'm going to try to put that one right above. I don't know if we made it or not. Let's go check it out. Try to put that one right above. We have a couple little fragmentations of that Liberty Civil Defense. I'll turn this so you can get a better look. And they stopped about right there. That 5.7 looks like it made it all the way through. But I'll cut into that here in a little bit and find out. The 5.7, in my opinion, won this just because of such a longer wound track. The Liberty Civil Defense, yeah, it defeated it, but I would much trust the 5.7 as far as reaching some vitals after going through this level 3 as I would that 5.7. Or the 9mm, I'm sorry. I found that 5.7 round in between the block and that old level 3A vest back there. I'm going to have to give this one to the 5.7 all the way around. Neither pistol made it. Both carbines did, but you've just got a bunch of fragment. It did push some vest up in there with the 9, but the 5.7 all the way through popped out right here. So I'm giving this one to the 5.7. We're going to shoot this whole setup with a 5.56 because that was also one of the recommendations on that last video or well, not really recommendations, but a question. Was the 5.7 the same as a 5.56. So we're going to just do that as a bonus round. To make sure I cover all the basics of that last video, this is a 75 grain gold dot soft point 5.56. It's important to also remember that your average deer hunting round is twice as powerful as this. But here we go. I've got the other camera set up down there, so you should be able to see what's going on before I do. We'll go take a look. And that 5.56 went through the level 3A, made a massive hole through the ribs. That's our entry. Went all the way through that 6 inches of block, a lot of disruption through the next level of 3A and kept on trucking. 5.56 is a lot more powerful than 5.7, whether it be out of a handgun or a carbine. The 5.7 carbine seems to be much more effective on soft armor than even the fastest 9mm. The Liberty Civil Defense used to perform excellent on old level 3A, new level 3A, like this from Streetwise Security Products. It's just so much better. The technology has come further. It's thinner, lighter, and stops bullets better. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, like and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so much for watching.